Hello, my name is Shirley Self and I'm here to talk astrology. Today, I wanted to introduce you to a moon phase 27, the one Yeats called the Saint. This is Pope Leo XIV. Robert Provost, Bob, I call him. Anyway, I've been watching Bob for a while and he is interesting. Let's look at this horoscope. It's very powerful, very powerful. It's led, this whole bundle is being led by Uranus. The Uranus has a Chiron opposition that is exact. This man has come forward to change things. He is an implement of change. Okay, we've got he was born the 14th of September in 1955 in Chicago, Illinois. And we don't have an exact time for him. But all the astrologers tend to admit that he is obviously a Virgo rising. He looks like a Virgo rising. Virgo risings tend to be put together very efficiently. And a small, almost delicate people. So here's Pope Leo. He's got the Sun, Mars, and Venus. The Sun is a Mars-Venus sandwich here around the ascendant. It's quite possible that all of this Virgo, 3 planets in Virgo, are in the 12th house. He's got a moon and a conjunct Pluto in Leo. Now, we don't know. That moon could be in Virgo. I really don't know. Every now and then I think, nah, he's got a moon in Virgo. And then I think, nah, he's got a moon in Leo. I don't know. I don't know the man well enough. Been watching him doing his cleaning lady thing, his Virgo thing, making a difference. Actually, I have great hopes for him. The Catholic Church could use somebody in charge that actually wants to do good for the world. So I'm rooting for him. So we've got the Virgo here, the sandwich, the Sun sandwich in Virgo, the Moon, Pluto in Leo, Jupiter in Leo, Uranus in Leo, down here in the and North Node up here on the midheaven somewhere. We've got the demonic ascendant is going to be down here in the 1st or 2nd house. The Mercury, Neptune are not conjunct. The Mercury is at 17 Libra. The Neptune is at 28 Libra. Saturn in Scorpio down here in the 3rd. North Node in Sagittarius in the 4th. And there's Chiron over here in Leo's own sign of... the Chiron, remember, is the door to the hero's journey. And his door is in Aquarius. It's a double whammy. Look at that. This is an independent cuss. That's what you find when you've got a Chiron Uranus opposition, is that they're guided by their own inner spirit. And so Bob here is I hope you don't get insulted me calling him Bob. I think of him as Bob. So anyway, he is a moon phase 27. Moon phase 27, the Saint. So let's look at, what did I do with them? Let's look at a Saint for a minute here. Down here, almost at the end of the cycle. This is the spirit quarter. And over here, what the spirit quarter does is it fills the intellect that has been created over here in the air quarter. It fills this with spiritual power. It virtually puts spiritual muscle on I think of as a skeleton up here in Capricorn, the skeleton of the intellect. So These last three, you notice that 26 and 27 are both starred, and that means that they're essential to endure. And 26 is a very difficult phase. It is the difficult phase, so difficult that Yeats said, if you can't flunk 26, you just have to endure it. You're not going to go around through 26 again. You can go up to maybe 3 or 4 times in a phase and until the daemon is satisfied with your work. So what happens here at 26, 27, and 28, these are called the sin eaters. What they do is they're repairmen. You know, this is the last 3 of the Merlin phases. These are the magicians. And what they have a capacity to do is to take into themselves, into the heart of themselves, somebody else's pain and to transform it there and send it back out as love. These people clean the environment. And so often you'll find a moon phase, a saint or a fool, the hunchback, the saint, and the fool. You'll find them hiding out because the world is fairly toxic to them. So what we've got with 27 here is we've got this 26, 27, and 28. It is imperative that they do for others, that they not do for themselves, that they not aspire to power. Those who aspire to power tend to go astray. I take an exception here with Abraham Lincoln. Here was at 26, having to deal with the mistakes made by Jefferson at 18. And the power simply was a power of attempted rectification. Anyway, 26, 27, and 28, very, very powerful people. But if they seek public power, if they seek power, they are dangerous. Bolsonaro, Jair Bolsonaro, who was busy cutting down the Amazon rainforests, was, I think, at 27. And Netanyahu, who is busy destroying Gaza and anything else he can get his hands on, is moon phase 27. He is a saint. So you see the difficulty with being a saint is you better be doing your good work. Yeats said this saint virtually are gardeners of people. And I have a friend who is a saint, and she sends me stuff. You need this, she says, and I'll, here it'll come. They care about people. Like I say, they're gardening. They're doing their best for us. They're seeing a problem and fixing it. This on top of the fact that they have this ability, and it's not ability they choose, to cleanse the environment of all sorts of ills by simply being there, loving, and being loving, and pain, sorrow, suffering goes away. So here we have Pope Leo XIV. And I'm impressed at what he's doing with the Catholic Church. He's putting up a good fight, and I'm hoping he survives. I worry about people who are doing good in the world. It feels like a very dangerous world right now. Anyway, there's Bob. Bless him, bless him. Notice that the leading planet there, the oriental planet, is Mars. He's here to make a difference. Mars and Virgo, like I say. Catholic Church now has a really good cleaning lady, or janitor, as the case may be. I pray that he survives it and continues to do good work. We need it. You think of the power of that church. the resources of that church, and to think of them being put to the betterment of the poor, which has been his issue all along. He has always worked with the poor, and they could make a difference. They could make a difference. Anyway, that's Robert Provost, Pope Leo XIV, and I wish him well. Keep my eyes on him because I admire what he's doing so much. Anyway, I pray that you're well and that you're handling it in these difficult times. The sun has gone nuts, the earth has gone nuts, the government has gone nuts, all over the world. This is really the end times and the new times. Let's get on it. Remember, the only way through here is love. Our only way through is love. Otherwise, we will fail. And we've done such good work. I do not want us to fail. Anyway, I pray that you're well. Hang in there. Tell the people you love that you love them. Spread it around. Take care. Bye-bye.